Hello, and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. Today, we're going to be talking about feelings. You know, people just be in their feelings. They just be so irritated and just so annoyed. Back in the day, we used to get in our attitude, but now it's I'm in my feelings and I don't want to be bothered and don't talk to me and I'm not dealing with you and all the nine. Well, I have a question that I want you to think about, and that is, what would happen or what does happen when God gets in his feelings? Oh, you say God can't get in his feelings? Well, let me see. You say Jesus can't get in his feelings? Oh, but they can. It says that he's our great high priest and he's touched by our infirmities. Well, if he's touched by our infirmities, that means he has feelings. So let's take a look as to what might happen or what did happen when God got in his feelings. Well, we all know about the Great Flood. Yes, the Great Flood happened because God got annoyed. He got so irritated. He just got, out there in his feelings. And so he just decided that he would let it rain for 40 days and 40 nights. Because he was in his feelings. Why was he in his feelings? Because of mankind. Because we took him there. You say, oh, that was just one example. All right, you need more? Let's go to Genesis, the 19th chapter, verse 24. Now, you may or may not have heard of Sodom and Gomorrah. If not, brief history. They were two of the most sinfulest, wickedest cities there ever was on planet Earth. I know, everybody say, oh, Vegas is Sin City. Vegas ain't had nothing on these two cities. But let's see what happened when God got in his feelings. So it's Genesis chapter 19, verse 24. And it says, then the Lord rained upon Sodom and Gomorrah brimstone and sulfur from the Lord out of heaven. Wow. But, it's all right for us to get in our feelings. It don't matter, how God feel about it. Don't matter if we hurt Jesus' feelings. The only thing that matters is, my feelings. Because I'm in my feelings. So, let's continue along this path. Let's go to Numbers, the 26th chapter, and verse 10. Okay, let's find that now. That was Numbers 26th chapter. Let me just scroll here a minute. Okay. Numbers 26th chapter and verse 10. Okay. Actually, a little later on, you can go back and read, starting at the first verse if you want. But to bring you up to date, it was where a couple of people, they weren't happy with Moses and Aaron. So, Moses and Aaron, they was, God's priests, they were God's leaders. So a few people in the congregation thought they wanted to go against them. But when you go against your leaders or somebody that God has placed in authority, it's like you fighting against God. So God wasn't happy. Bottom line, he wasn't happy with the people that came against Moses and Aaron. So verse 10 says, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up together with Korah. When that company died, What time the fire devoured 250 men, and they became a sign. So, don't think you the only one can get in your feelings, because God can get in his feelings too. And we know the word says it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of an angry God.